All right, you ready to go, Squeeze?
I'm ready to go right here. It's now 12:06, and of course, we're doing what's called the Brad and Squeeze Show. My voice is a little bit cracked from over the weekend, partying all weekend, launching and doing business in a nightclub. But anyway, Brad, 6 minutes after 12, it's time for the Brad and Squeeze Show where we answer immigration questions. We would like to welcome each and every one out there. We're about to go live on my Facebook page, David Squeeze Annakie. Remember, you can actually tune in each and every single weekday. I know we're ready to go live on Spar and Bernstein's pages. That's Bradford Bernstein. We got Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. That's Facebook. And then we got Spar and Bernstein on YouTube. I do apologize about my voice. I've been trying to hold it in a lot.
What do you mean trying to hold it in?
Keep it together.
What are you trying to hold in?
I'm trying to keep it together.
I'm trying to keep it together, too.
Yeah, I'm realizing that. You know what?
Got to keep it together.
Why
am I watching the old show? It's not.
Maybe because you are on the old show?
Yeah, refresh it.
Refresh it?
You know, you ask that question every single day.
Eventually, I'm going to figure out why I'm
watching
watching
it. And the response is always
always
refresh it.
Yeah, eventually I'll figure it out. Eventually, yeah.
So, people, as we jump off the show, what we're going to be doing when we start off the show is to tell people to actually share. We are broadcasting on multiple platforms on the internet. Facebook, YouTube, Please share. Okay, share with all your friends. Share on all the pages that you're a part of. Share in multiple groups that you think happens to be relevant. Just share. And if you're listening to 93.5 WVIP FM, you should also share. Share. So people can actually get their questions answered right here on the Brad and Squeeze Show, where it's a show about law and more. That's not bad. Show about law and more.
Here she is.
That's Kim's last name.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
It's not about Kim, the show.
I never said.
Yeah.
But Kim gives us the news. All right. So we're here. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465.
I believe the only person who shares every day is Carol the Tiger.
She's not the only.
She's not. Shrewd shares.
A lot of people, actually.
A lot of people share?
We get consistent shares.
Consistent sharing.
Yeah.
But we don't get new sharing.
Every now and then.
Do we have new shares?
I don't know how to track that.
Can I recommend something, guys? On a serious note?
Please recommend, Squeeze. I would like to listen to you today.
Can I really recommend something?
Can we listen to Squeeze today? Can we make a decision as a group that today is the day we will listen to Squeeze?
Everybody listens to Squeeze today.
Tomorrow, nobody will listen. Tomorrow, we will go back to what we usually do and not listen to him. But let's just throw him. Let's go on the crazy train. Yeah. Let's go on the crazy train today and just listen to him.
Please.
Okay, let's listen to Squeeze.
This is off the topic. All right. And I know if we do this, everyone will be happier, and you will get everybody committing to something that you'll be happy about.
I'm listening.
Buy everyone lunch at 8 a.m. every morning.
Buy who lunch?
The team. I'm sorry, not lunch, breakfast.
Why am I buying breakfast for them?
Let me finish, okay?
Why am I feeding it? They look well nourished. Does anybody look hungry here?
Let's hear Squeeze.
Brad, let him finish. This seems like a great idea.
I don't think anybody looks hungry here, though. Did you share, by the way, onto my...
I sure did.
Can I finish?
Yes, you may finish.
At 8 a.m. or...
I already know why we don't listen to Squeeze, because he comes up with these ridiculous things. All right, continue. Why are we buying everybody breakfast?
8 or 8:30, buy everyone breakfast. Everyone will be in a much better mood.
But we were in a good mood.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. Not antsy. We will have time to prepare the show. All right? People will show up on time for our food.
No, they won't, because the food will still be out at 9 o'clock, and Kyle will come in and stick the donuts in his mouth as he's eating, as he is, because he doesn't have to talk a lot. He's just going to shove the donuts in his mouth at 9 o'clock.
All right, guys, I tried for you all, okay?
I could totally see, like, the food sitting out from 8:30 to 9, and Kyle showing up at 9:02. He's like, hey, Brad, how are you? Show's starting, and he has a donut in his mouth.
in Brad's defense, we did try to do that for the 6 a.m.
And nobody came. Nobody got here early.
Yeah, and like
No, we were all here early. Nobody wanted the donuts.
Nobody
wanted. Well, maybe it was too early for the donuts.
Too early for breakfast.
I don't like donuts.
I don't want donuts.
You love donuts. You're always eating donuts.
But never.
Yes, you always. There's always a donut in your mouth.
You'll never see anything.
I always see Kyle. You ever see he has those those 6 little mini chocolate donuts that come in the package?
Oh, those are
yeah, and he pulled one out of his pocket of his jeans the other day. I'm like, that's all mushed, and I'm like, what are you doing? That's so gross.
I'm always covered in crumbs.
Yeah. Guy walks around with a 6-pack of donuts in his pocket.
You follow Kyle with a trail of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A trail of donut crumbs.
Yeah.
This is why they keep
Can we
me
do
on
a show
camera.
Yeah. It's
do a show now?
just follow the donut trail. You'll eventually find Kyle. Just follow the donut trail.
Follow the donut trail.
1-800-529-5465.
1-800 LawLink. All right.
By the way, Little Nikki, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Guest starring Little Nikki today.
Let me ask you something.
What?
If son files for mom, is she? Does she have to do the interview?
The mom?
Yeah. The son files for mom.
Who needs? Yes,
Does
the
she
mom.
have to do the interview?
Most likely, yes.
Okay. Most likely, yes.
Sometimes they waive it.
Sometimes they waive it.
Little Nikki, what brings you to the show today?
I missed you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Nikki decides when she wants to come and when she doesn't.
Sounds like a link up media
She's
company.
an empress.
Yeah, I swear to God. I'm like, I don't know when she's going to be here. All of a sudden, she just. I'm like, oh, look, Little Nikki's here.
Hey.
How do you decide whether you want to be on the show or not?
Well, since I am the director of First Impression, I have to make sure that my co-director of First Impression is here. And if I'm just in the mood. Sometimes I just...
Wonderful company you run here, man.
Just when you're in the mood to do your job.
By the way,
It's amazing.
She's
By the way,
Empress Nikki. She
amazing.
makes her
I
own
believe
schedule.
I believe you should.
And I'm sitting there smiling, listening to her say this, and I feel like such a fool that I'm paying
I'm
you.
totally lying.
Yeah.
Happily signing her
Yes,
paychecks
exactly.
every couple weeks.
Tell me when you guys are done.
We're done, Squeeze.
We're done.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Because we're listening to you today. So far, you haven't had any good ideas yet, but we're going to try to listen.
Can we get some calls?
That's a good idea.
And if anyone wants to give me a code, that would be nice too. Just put
Con.
it in a group. Yeah.
Hello.
How are you, Con?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
All right. I have a question from you. I came to United States in 1991, and 1981 through in 1981, and in 1991 I filed for my LULAC case and I get the work authorization. But I have a little conviction on 1995 or 96. I sold a beer to the minor, and they arrested me and I paid the fine, whatever. And after that, I didn't do any crime.
Did you get a green card?
Yes, I got a green card
When did you?
2014.
In 2014, you got the green card.
Yes, my son sponsored me.
And were they aware of this arrest back in 1995 when you got your green card?
No.
They were not. You withheld that from them.
forgot.
You forgot. All right. So what I will say this, Con, shut up right now and make an appointment to come see me. Okay? Because that's going to be considered fraud on immigration. Hold on.
That's interesting. Selling a beer to a minor.
Yeah, he must have owned a liquor store.
And that's serious?
I don't know. It's serious when you don't admit it to immigration.
Okay. Let me back your phone.
It's also serious if something happens to that kid and we trace it back to you.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. I'm not the attorney.
I'm always really surprised when people call in and admit to
Crimes.
crimes.
Yeah.
Like, it happens all the time.
That's why I'm like, shut
I
up.
don't know who's listening.
Lots of people are listening.
Yeah,
And
We
it's being
have
recorded.
tens and tens of thousands of people listening.
I know.
So then how are people going to get their questions answered if they don't admit that they had a conviction in reference to immigration?
No, you don't admit you commit fraud over the public airwaves.
But it's something that's already settled.
It's not settled.
Oh, no, this case is still pending?
No, the man got a green card and withheld the fact that he sold beer to a minor. So when immigration now discovers this, they're going to take his green card away and look to put him in deportation.
Yeah, but
why? Now he needs a good lawyer to figure this out, and we don't want to obviously continue a fraud. We got to fix it, but you certainly don't discuss this
in detail on the
radio.
Right. The detail part, I understand.
It's like saying, "Hey, Brad, how are you? Great to see you and Squeeze and the team back. Yesterday, I robbed the bank. I got all the cash in my living room. What do you think I should do with it?"
I could tell.
Could share it with me.
No, you don't. Yeah. No, you don't.
Don't say that. Just repress an appointment.
You press and make an appointment. Exactly. Hey, Brad. I don't know. I'm like trying to think of like all these ridiculous things you could possibly say.
People who say they got married for green cards.
Oh yeah. Hey, Brad. Yeah. I paid some lady $10 million to get married. Is that okay? No, it's not okay.
Did we have a call one time that says somebody is willing to marry me?
Yeah. No, it's not okay to do that. You've now just admitted to a crime on the radio.
Or that you're going to commit.
Or you're going to commit a crime. When do you admit that stuff? Not that I'm saying you're going to come into me and I'm going to help you commit I'm not going to help you commit a crime. I'm going to help you get out of it. But what I'm saying to you is that the more you say about your transgressions on the radio, the more you have a problem.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Could it be used against you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next call.
It's awful.
What is Kyle doing to me?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Carol just wrote, "Stop doing Kyle like that, Brad."
I don't know. That's because you were talking about the chocolate donuts.
But it's true. It's not. I'm not doing anything wrong if it's true. Guy's got a 6-pack of donuts in his pocket all day long.
Let's go to another call once again. 1-800-529-5465. This show is about answering immigration questions. David Squeeze Annakie says that's what we're going to do for the rest of the show.
Dawn.
Hi.
Hello?
Dawn.
Hello.
This is Dawn.
Dawn.
Hello?
How are you, Dawn?
Not bad. I have a burning question for you.
Burning.
Let
me stand up a second. Whoa. Woo, okay. It's burning. Wow.
Yeah.
It's hot in here, Squeeze. It's hot.
I went I did my citizenship on the 5th of June, and I did pass my test and all of that, and they said they would have gotten in touch with me. But before I left, the man said to me, "I have found a letter of you-know-what on your record, but then you have your green card."
A letter of what?
Deportation.
So you were ordered deported, and then you got a green card anyway? So there's two different file numbers for you, I guess? What?
I didn't get that letter. The first I'm learning about the letter is when I went in for the citizenship.
One second. Let me understand this. Sometimes this happens because a long time ago, maybe you got an order of deportation in absentia and didn't know about it. And immigration back in the day, we're talking about in the 80s, I guess this would have happened.
No, I was here 2001.
And you got deported where?
I didn't know about it.
Where did you get deported? What happened?
No, I landed in Florida and I came to Connecticut. And from there, I was in the Bronx, and this is where he said when I was in the Bronx, a letter was issued.
What kind of, one second, they issued, why would they have sent to you a notice to appear for deportation that obviously you didn't know? And then how did you get your green card after it? Was never put together?
I got my green card through Bernstein.
Through me? Bernstein?
Yeah.
Bernstein.
Okay, so then we handled it, and we were not obviously aware that you had nobody knew about this. So are they confusing you with somebody else?
Maybe they are. Because
Okay, so what
I had a alias.
what I would
He called the
okay,
alias
maybe
name.
they are confusing you with somebody else. Okay,
hope so.
I hope so too. Hold on one second. You'll make an appointment. We have your records, and we're going to figure this out for you. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. I implore each and every one out there that has an immigration question to actually reach out to us right now. We're here, ready, willing, and able to answer those questions. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to another call right here before we go to SMG. You're getting in hot gear.
Samantha,
Hi. Hi, Brad. Good morning. How are you?
how are you?
I'm good. I'm a client of you guys. I just have a really quick question. I received a letter from Homeland Security requesting some stuff. I was wondering, could I mail it to you guys or I have to take it in?
No, just mail it in. What you do is don't mail it. Take a photo of it and email it to us.
No, you guys received it because I had spoken to Miss Nicole already. So she said.
Okay, so then all right. So if we received the letter, then work it out with Nicole what to do.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So if we got a copy, she doesn't need to send us her copy.
1-800-529-5465. Let's spot a question there, Mr. Kyle. Mr. SMG.
How can I sponsor my sister that is living in the U.S. with me, studying and just finished college? P.S. I'm a U.S. citizen.
File an I-130.
My friend can't get to call, but she wants to know if Brad can help her. She's saying she came here married, but she can't find her husband. He lives in the Bahamas. She says she called him, no answer, and he doesn't live where he used to live, but she's asking if she can still divorce him even though she can't find him.
Yes, you can. After you do a diligent search, you can get permission from a judge to serve through publication.
And our final question, does the child have to be in the U.S. to start the process for the special juvenile visa?
Yes, because the special juvenile visa is for abandoned children in the United States, not abandoned children anywhere in the world. And number two, you can't come to the United States for purposes of abandoning yourself. So if you're sending a child to the United States so the child can be abandoned, you're committing fraud on the government, and they are going to deny you. And a lot of people are doing that right now.
What's going on with Trump?
I don't know what's going on with him.
I don't know. What's going on? What has he been up to lately?
He has said that people who protest hate are equivalent of Nazis. They made a moral equivalency of the two, or the Ku Klux Klan, or I don't know what else. Who else was there?
Alt-right.
The alt-right.
And the
white
nationalists.
And the white nationalists. And then 2 days later, he said, yeah, they were racist. There's no moral equivalency. But it took him 2 full days to come to that conclusion.
He didn't even say they were racist. He just said racism is evil.
Oh,
so
he
still hasn't even denounced the actual groups.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what he needs to do. I thought he actually did it. He did not.
No.
Okay, he did not. I didn't see the news today because you were just actually telling me this before.
Yeah, all he said was that racism was evil. Yeah. Like he did another impromptu statement, but he never said like these guys are, because those are the guys that got him elected. So he can't be the one. He can't say like these are the bad guys because they got him elected.
You know what? But at some point, it's more. It's about not about being elected.
Exactly.
All right, you can't. I don't want to go through it. The other day I went through it, Squeeze.
And what happened?
I got myself all upset.
Don't.
Okay.
All right. 1-800-529-5465.
Did you hear, Little Nikki?
Yeah.
Right?
Let's not go through it.
Yeah, I got myself upset. I don't want to.
And
Don't go back to that.
And you want to know what?
Yeah. What?
I know I would get more upset than you. So I think it's time for me to just chill.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I posted something on. I posted 2 things on my profile page on Facebook that I saw. One was a picture of a black cop who was protecting the neo-Nazis. And I thought that was...
That's been circulating.
Yeah, I thought that was a great picture of what, it could represent a lot of different things. And then the other thing I saw a picture of, there was a good quote. It said, 100 years ago, the entire world went to war against Nazis. They went to war against Nazis for a reason. There was a war over this.
History repeats itself.
Yeah.
And the Germans do not take Nazism lightly now. Like, there was a guy who literally just got, an American tourist who got punched in the face.
And by the way, Mr. Trump's daughter and son-in-law would be the first ones killed by those people.
Yeah, because
they're Jewish. Yeah.
All right, let's not take the show there now. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, folks, we're here to answer some immigration questions. So let's get back to the phone lines. 1-800-529-5465. Hello.
Lisa.
Hello.
How are you?
Yes, I'm good. I'm just asking a question. I went for my interview on June 29th for my husband filed the I-485 for me.
Right.
And I went June 29th. The officer told us that the case has been approved and everything. She didn't ask for nothing other than the album, and I'm still awaiting I don't know. She put an X mark, said that your case is being held due to background checks that are required prior to adjudication of adjustment of status application. They said once all clearance have been received and reviewed.
Okay, you don't have to read the whole thing. All right, so in essence, they're saying your background checks haven't cleared yet.
So I'm just wondering if everything is okay, because some people say they get it in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Well, some people have longer background checks than others. Do you have anything to be concerned about in your background?
No.
Then everything's okay. You only have to be concerned. You only have to be concerned if you have something to be concerned about, But so if
I was wondering if they're gonna check both of us background or my background.
Your background, they're gonna check your background, and they may check to see that you're in a bona fide marriage with your husband. That could also be the background check that they're doing. So unless you have some.
But the time period is good though. It's been June 29th, and now we're in August.
Yeah, I mean, you can give them up to 180 days to run background checks, but you should hear something within 90.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right, thank you.
All right. Once again, folks, the Brad and Squeeze Show. Do remember, 1-800-529-5465 is not only for immigration. It's also for criminal defense.
Ooh, is this page 23?
It's also for personal injury.
Is this page 23?
It's also for construction accidents.
Wow, Squeeze.
It's also for tax law.
Complying with his contractual obligations. Thank you very much.
A full-service law firm. So those of you who don't know
you obviously heard from my attorneys
today. You better recognize.
You obviously got the letter from my attorneys today, right? That said that you are in violation of page 23, clause 4, subsection A1B.
Whatever that means. 1-800-529-5465.
This is a lengthy contract.
That's
it is a very lengthy contract.
5-4-6-5.
It is a very, very lengthy contract. You know what that section is.
Yeah.
Page 21, 1AB.
Absolutely.
Subsection 3C.
Yep. Yep.
There's even subsections, you guys.
1.5. Third sentence in.
Lawyers sometimes make things so complicated.
That's right.
Oh, man.
All right. There is no subsection C, but I'm glad that you did say something about page 23.
And not a problem. Let's get back to the show. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK.
Wilbert.
Yes, sir.
Wilbert.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, turn down your headpiece.
Okay. What happened? I filed for my wife and my kid. They have received their interview letter for the 21st of September. But my child have filed for past 4 years. She was a minor at the time, but she'll be 21 on October the 1st. Is there a law that she will have to come into the States before she's 21?
She got her immigrant visa before she's 21. She has to enter the United States before she's 21. That is correct.
Okay. All right, my friend. All right. Thanks very much.
Actually, who sponsored her?
No, I am sponsoring her.
You're the citizen. You're a U.S. citizen.
No, I'm a permanent.
Yes,
resident.
yes. She would have to enter before she's 21, or she's going to have a big problem.
Okay. Then,
all right. Okay. All right.
Thanks. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Just to make sure that I thought, because if he was a citizen, it would be a different rule.
Who are these guys? That just
two really good criminal defense attorneys.
I'm checking out David Moreno's fashion today.
You have a problem with this, Squeeze?
He has.
No, I'm not. I didn't. I never said I had a problem with it. I think it's pretty
Squeeze,
different.
Squeeze, Mr. Moreno is twice your size. He can wear whatever. As far as you're concerned, he should be able to wear whatever the hell he wants.
I'm just saying it's different. It's very fashionable.
Yes, he is. He's got the 3-piece thing going.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing
is nice as well. Very stylish.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like
pants.
He switched his glasses though. You should have seen his glasses this morning.
Were they terrible?
Don't even say it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not nice.
It wasn't. He looked like he was.
That's not nice. What you're about to say. Don't even say it.
I won't say it anymore. But they looked really creepy.
Non-masculine.
No, creepy.
Excuse me as I say it again. Like I said, I won't say it.
Creepy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to comment.
But I like his glasses now.
Was it like a Son of Sam-esque?
So, yeah, a little bit.
Don't let me pull out your logo. All right. Pull out the logo. Gonna have issues.
Yeah.
1-800-5295. So we got the criminal defense attorneys in here after doing page 23.
Ooh.
Yeah, you guys showed up.
New contract.
Yeah.
You
guys showed up.
Yeah, he got Paul Hirsch's letter.
Yes, I did.
Right, subsection 3.
You don't want to get Paul Hirsch's letter.
You don't want that letter.
Part 2.
You don't want that letter.
No.
It's usually
this must be the most conflicting law firm because we all have the same attorneys.
Actually,
that's why nothing gets done.
Actually, if this contract was actually true, I would lose my license.
Probably not enforceable.
Right.
Oh, man. Remind me of Proctor and the other attorney. You
Brad
would know
doesn't get that
because
reference.
he doesn't watch Power.
I watch Power, and the black guy's going to die.
I can't wait for that to happen.
Why is it always the black guy dies?
Yeah. Oh, you know. I'm very happy you know.
Why is it always the black guy dies?
I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah.
Well, that black
why is it always why?
Well, Proctor might die as well, and he's white.
Yeah.
You liked how Jamie visited the black attorney
and found his wife's
you ever see
another man's house.
You ever see
he knew why he went there. Really, he knows about it.
You think so?
Of course he does.
Yeah.
He's Ghost.
You ever see that movie from like 30 years ago, Hollywood Shuffle?
Yeah, I love that.
It's
Robert
one
Townsend.
great movie.
Yeah.
When he's like, "Make my day, yeah." 3 bullets up here. You know what? Make my day. You know the guy. The guy's like pointing the gun.
Speaking of bullets, that segues into criminal defense.
Yes, it does segue into criminal defense.
You guys have dealt with a lot of cases.
Make my day, Mr. Moreno.
You guys have dealt with a lot of cases that has to do with guns, bullets, drugs. Okay, assaults. All kinds of heinous crimes and crimes.
Heinous.
Is that word?
What word did you use? Heinous, not heinous.
I thought a new SAT word I never heard of.
Without the H, it's a different word.
Yes.
All right, I'm speaking Jamaican here. All right. So if you either get with a Jamaican, you got me right. Yeah, because I was speaking Jamaican, they were speaking the American English. All right. So why don't we segue in? Well, we have already segued.
Yeah, I think I'm going to let my partner Paul take the lead on this one. He's got a great story he wants to share with everybody.
We haven't been on for a little while. So while you were away, we got a decision. We got a decision from a federal trial.
Basically, while you're on vacation, we were working our ass off.
Right? Well, you're working hard on
right.
your tan.
Yeah.
We've been working hard. We had a trial in federal court. A gentleman was on the Fort Hamilton Army base. Was accosted by a officer on the base. Charges were filed.
Against who?
Against our client. The
guy who
arrest and assault on a officer at an Army base, which makes it a federal crime.
Why is this not a military trial?
Well,
because he's not in the military?
Correct, because our guy is civilian.
Right.
And so it was a federal trial. We turned down their offer. We went to trial, and the judge returned a verdict in our favor, dismissing all the charges except for a parking violation.
What was the offer?
The offer was a misdemeanor, plea to a misdemeanor, and a fine, and call it a day. But that would result in a criminal record for a 60-year-old man who's never been arrested before, never been in trouble. And so we fought it. And we went to trial, and we cross-examined a police officer, 2 police officers, and the judge ruled that that he believed our.
Why did he believe our guy? What did you do that was so wonderful?
I think my cross-examination skills were fine-tuned at the time.
Yeah.
And the officer, years later, we delayed this case and delayed this case and delayed this case, and it usually works in a defense attorney's favor, and it certainly did.
All right, very good. Excellent job.
Yeah. So
excellent
a
job.
good federal acquittal,
So
resulting in a $30
federal
fine.
cases, yeah.
Federal cases.
Right, you could have went to jail for that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He would have went to jail.
Yes, he faced up to a year in jail.
A year in jail.
Yep.
And
a criminal record.
And a criminal record.
No immigration issues.
Right, he was a U.S. citizen, right.
Right. But, you don't want to be convicted in federal court.
How did you trip up the officers? What did you make them to make somebody believe that maybe the story that they're not saying is really... Because I assume in the beginning of the trial, they came out with the story that this guy assaulted an officer, and therefore, and blah, blah, blah. What did you do to cause doubt in all of this?
The devil is in the details. So when at first blush, when the officer needs to testify in simple, this happened, that happened, and resulted, he put his hands on me and assaulted me, it all sounds like, the officer was assaulted. When you get into the details and you talk about, precision and when and where and what, and they have a tendency not to remember those things. They don't take good notes. There was no physical evidence. There was no pictures or video, so we were able to trip them up.
Yeah, it's a direct result of the preparation that was put in before Paul actually walked into the courtroom that day.
Right.
Every time I'm on the radio, I always say that there are 1,000 different ways to handle a criminal case, and no two cases take the same path. So there were conscious decisions made by the team here to try the case when it was tried, to not rush to court when the cop's recollection was completely fresh, and he would have been able to, on the stand, recount various intricate details that he didn't when we actually went to trial. So there are a number of different ways to handle these cases. I think the experience of our team, both being former prosecutors, being in the fire, it really helped this client out.
And I'll even say this. I think based on what you're telling me, that maybe a different lawyer, you would have got a different result.
I think a different lawyer probably would have taken a plea here.
Right.
And I would have walked away with a criminal conviction.
Or got a different result at trial.
Or a different result, for sure.
Because, a lot of times it's not what happened or it's 50% what happened and what the facts are, no question about it. Okay, I mean, you got to deal with the facts and the cases you find it. But the other 50% is who's representing you.
Yep.
Who's putting the thought process into this case? Who's putting the time and effort and the logical reasoning into figuring out here is a pathway to success.
And not
versus just walking in and saying, what is this case about? Let's take a plea.
And not being afraid of the government. On a federal level, it could be scary. They are well positioned to scare you and intimidate you.
I can't begin to tell you how many times, it's just, and here's a perfect example of a man who's 60 years old, never been arrested in his entire life. I would say 80 to 90% of the people who come to us at Spar and Bernstein because they got arrested, it was their first time ever coming into contact with the law enforcement.
Yep.
First time ever, 80, probably 90%. That means they were walking around saying to themselves, I don't do anything wrong.
Right.
I'm never going to need a lawyer. And 80 to 90% of the people who call us, and we get a lot of people who are calling us, were wrong.
Yep.
But they were smart enough to have saved our telephone number. Because if they didn't save our number, they may not have been able to reach us. Or they may not have been able to know who to call. Or maybe some other attorney would have been assigned to their case, and different results happen. So for the 10% of the people out there who have saved our number who think maybe that they may come into contact with law enforcement, fabulous.
Great.
There's another 90% of the people out there listening right now, Squeeze. 9 out of 10 people, I can guarantee you, out there right now have not saved our telephone number, have not saved the telephone number of really good criminal defense attorneys. This guy, hopefully, this guy, he knew who to call. He knew who to call, Paul Hirsch and David Moreno.
Yep.
He knew who to call. 9 out of 10 people don't. So if you're one of those 9 out of 10 who have not saved our telephone number, shame on you, because 90% of the people who call us have never been, 60-year-old man has never been in contact with law enforcement. Boom! Now he's looking at a year in jail.
The easiest way to protect himself is just having our number and being able to call.
Correct. 10 seconds in this day and age with Donald Trump as president, with the Ku Klux Klan running around crazy. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy year. I've never seen a crazier year in my entire life. Oh, yeah. My head is spinning from this crazy year. And for anybody to go out there today, on the street, in New York, in Connecticut, in New Jersey, anywhere in the United States, quite frankly, without a good lawyer saved in your phone, God forbid, it's your turn. It was that 60-year-old man's turn. God forbid it's your turn, you better know who to call. And if you think it's Spar and Bernstein, and you're one of those 9 out of 10 who haven't saved our telephone number, shame on you, do it now. And if you don't think it's Spar and Bernstein, then don't save my number. It's fine. Go call someone else. Good luck. I know that when you call us, it's not good luck. It's you've got really good attorneys on your side fighting really hard for you. Save our number. It's 1-800-529-5465. The best way to save it, Squeeze, is you literally pick up the phone, you dial the number, and you hang up. Watch. It's this simple. 1-800-529-5465. How long did that take me to do?
Hit call.
How long did that take me to do?
Dial the number.
I just dialed it. How long did it take me to do?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm hanging up on you. I'm just saving the number. Thanks. Goodbye. What was that? 10 seconds out of my life?
Yep.
And now you have it saved.
I just hung up on Marie. She's not insulted.
Now I just lost 10 seconds of my life.
Right, but for a good reason. But for a good reason, because now you're protected.
Yeah.
1-800-529-5465. You pick up the phone, you dial the number, you hang up, you got really good criminal defense attorneys. This guy had a good criminal defense attorney. He didn't want a misdemeanor as a 60-year-old man.
What number should they call?
What?
What number should they call?
1-800-LawLink. I will say this. I will say it slow. You call Paul Hirsch. You call David Moreno. And you call him at one telephone number.
What? Which is?
1-800.
Slow it.
I will slow it down.
Please do.
I will. 1-800-529-5465. You're making a joke of this, and I'm dead serious. You are making a joke of it, and I'm dead serious.
You really want the number, but you're going too fast.
I am not going too fast. You're making a joke of this. This is serious stuff. 1-800.
Slow.
1-800.
Thank you.
529-5465.
I like that.
1-800-529-5465. I'm going to do it again. 1-800.
Let it ring for 10 seconds, folks.
529-5465. I just dialed it.
Hit call.
I'm sorry. That's not a valid example.
Guess what I just did?
Try again.
Dial the wrong number.
I dialed the wrong number.
That's the reason why you need to be slow.
And you have to say.
Thank you.
And you dial it and make sure you hear Marie. Right. 1-800-529-5465. Let me try to, because you dialed the wrong number. I may have called the baker for all we know, the candlestick maker. Hey, candlestick maker, can you? Nope, we just make candles here.
He's not going to help you.
He's not going to help you in federal court. 1-800-529-5465. That is who you call.
Absolutely.
By the way, we have somebody online who has a criminal defense issue.
Oh.
Let's see what he has.
And
Mike.
yes, we do take those calls. 1-800-LawLink. Mike, what's up?
Yes, this is for Paul Moreno. I want to ask him a question.
Paul Moreno.
That's an animal we don't want to see.
It's David Moreno and Paul Hirsch.
Paul Moreno is best on the radio, not on video.
All right, David and
what
Paul.
is the question?
In a sex allegation case, right? Once a forensic interviewer talks to a child and the case comes up unfounded, and the lawyer comes back repeatedly saying that the child is still mentioning something and the case has been unfounded by a forensic interviewer, is the judge still supposed to find the lawyer credible over the forensic interviewer or what?
Wait. There was some sort. Who is the forensic interviewer? It was the court would assign a forensic person. Child services.
That's probably
Child services would be the first person that you would speak to, I would assume. And child services came back and said that the child's story is not credible. Yet you're saying charges were still brought against the parents or against whoever was the perpetrator. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying when the forensic interviewer did interview the child, the case came up unfounded. They found nothing. But you have the child's lawyer coming back repeatedly.
The court attorney, the court-appointed attorney. This is more of a family court issue. This sounds like more of a family court issue.
Were you charged with a crime, sir?
No, I wasn't charged with the case wasn't founded.
Yeah, this is what he's saying is child services said there was an attorney who was put to represent by the court. There was an attorney appointed by the court to represent the best interest of this child. And she's saying something happened despite the fact that child services or some other expert came in and said nothing happened.
Right.
And it's really, up to a judge to make all of these determinations. And what I would suggest you do, and everything revolves around the actual specific facts of what's going on. So, you can't make these generalities because a forensic person said no and a court attorney said yes. Can a judge do X, Y, Z? Judge can do whatever they want, and everything really revolves around, I'm sorry I'm taking your thunder, but it's more of a family court issue than a criminal issue. But, everything revolves around specific facts. So I think in your specific case, talking about generalities, we can only give you general answers, and the general answer is a judge can do whatever the hell he wants or she wants. So if you want specifics, you need to come in and speak to us. So hold on one second. What do you think of that? Do you like that?
That was sound advice.
Sound
Brad.
advice?
Sound advice.
Thank you very much.
Solid. Give out the number again.
1-800. Oh, let me say this.
Yeah.
Before I give out the number. Okay? Paul Hirsch is a former district attorney in Brooklyn with 25 years experience. David Moreno is a former district attorney in Manhattan. Nobody gets hired in these district attorneys' offices unless they are really good lawyers. These guys come on the radio week after week, month after month, with story after story about how they spent the time, the effort, their brain power, their logical reasoning, their sincerity in helping people get out of really bad jams. And I am telling you, I am not kidding around when I tell you that 9 out of 10 people who call us, it's the first time they've ever needed a criminal defense attorney. Every person should be saving telephone number of a good criminal defense attorney. It is so imperative. Let me give you the number one last time. It's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Look, we're going to call the number. I'm going to do it one last time.
Correctly.
529-5465. It's 10 seconds out of my day. And now we're going to call, and we're going to hang up.
Let me see if they answer.
They're going to answer. Hi, how are you? I'm just calling to save the number. No, it's not Brad. I'm just a radio caller saving the number of a good criminal defense attorney. Thank you. I've spent 10 seconds of my life, but now I have total security. Thank you very much. Goodbye. It's so simple.
Whoa. I didn't hear them say Spar Bernstein.
Well, because they knew it was me. They go, hi.
I always tell them whether they know it's me or not.
They saw it was me. 1-800-529-5465. That's really the smartest thing you can do. Paul, David, what do you got to say?
Actually, I wanted to speak about something I did over the weekend. When you hire, Paul Hirsch or David Moreno, you hire two attorneys that really care about criminal defense, criminal justice reform. This past weekend, I spent as a subject matter expert at Fordham Law School with various members of law enforcement and judges in New York State, helping technology coders develop apps and different software to help civilians when dealing with law enforcement. So one of the things that the one that actually won was an app that they're developing now and will be in the App Store soon, called I'm Stopped. So it's voice activated, kind of like the Alexa software. And if it hears someone say I'm stopped in the car, it would immediately start recording their location. Wow. And what precincts are in the neighborhood, and you'll have contacts set up that it would automatically send a message to your loved one was stopped in XYZ confines. They are now or maybe on their way to X precinct. I think that's important, especially with our practice and your practice, Brad, especially with non-citizens. A lot of my clients' family members call me and they say, I have no idea where so-and-so is. I spoke to them last 3 hours ago. Where are they?
I think that's really good. I'm going to download it.
Yeah,
that's a good app.
Yeah, so I actually
it's a good one.
Because getting involved right at the beginning is key.
Yeah,
I mean, the earlier we can get involved, the better it is. So
so I lended some expertise based on my experience, as a former prosecutor and as a defense attorney, on things that can help, the justice system move forward. And it was a really, really great event. And I'm just saying that not to brag, but just to show you that, we care about the community. We care about criminal justice reform. And we want this place to be better. That's why we do what we do.
Wonderful.
Can we give the number slowly?
You can.
1-800-529-5465. Dial that number. Let it ring 10 or 15 seconds. Someone will answer. Then you may hang up on them. 1-800-529-5465. 529-5465. Save the number for good criminal defense attorneys here at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know how good these guys are.
Fantastic.
Yes, they've had cases for my friends.
Fantastic.
Great.
All right, let's go to Mike. Mike.
Hey, guys, this is Mike from Syosset. How's it going?
How are you, Mike?
How you doing, Mike from Syosset?
First time, long time?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, first time listening, whatever. Listen, I've been listening for a while. You guys have some wonderful advice. I already saved the number, 1-800-LawLink. It's easy.
Thank you.
The question is this. So, I'm the product of like a mixed marriage, and so I have an uncle that's from Haiti, right?
Right.
He's Haitian.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Jean-Baptiste or something like that.
Okay.
So he came to America on like asylum or something.
Right.
But now he received some documents in the mail, and he's very scared because, like you mentioned earlier, with a background check and everything, some of the documents mentioned, they want him to come in for an interview, and part of the interview, he needs to sign a background release form, etc. And he's just a little worried.
Well, I think Jean-Baptiste needs a really good immigration lawyer at this point. Whenever you're getting called in to immigration and they want to interview you and you don't know why you're being interviewed or what you should be saying or how you should be acting, you need a good criminal defense attorney. A good immigration attorney. I've been saying criminal defense.
I know. Whenever the government comes to calling and they want to ask you questions, that's
right.
when you should call a lawyer.
And I'm going to tell you something. They say the immigration process is not adversarial. It is adversarial. The immigration...
Well, you're black or a minority, right? Let's be honest. Because he's from Haiti, and, he has a certain look about him.
Guess what?
His main concern, just a very simple question, his main concern is, in this background check, does it show how many dicks you suck in a day? Because he's gay as fuck.
I knew that was a fake call. Mike from... Syosset.
Howard.
And when he said Jean-Baptiste.
Good afternoon, Brad.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good, sir, good. What's your issue here?
Yeah, the guy was a jerk. Yeah,
the guy was a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's up?
I used to travel to Jamaica back and forth. I got my green card in 2012, but I had some driving issue and everything was fine. But recently, I had a little domestic, issue, and the case was dismissed. I want to know if I go to Jamaica now and come back with my green card, would it be an issue coming back?
Yeah, as long as it was dismissed, you can travel.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue.
No problem.
So why everybody keep telling me once you have a issue?
But you don't have a conviction.
Oh.
You don't have a conviction. It's not about how many times you've been arrested. It's about how many times you've been convicted of a crime.
Oh, all right. So,
all right.
So I can go with no issue coming back.
As long as your case was dismissed. You sure it was dismissed?
Yes, sir. I sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, right, and there should be no issues.
All right, no problem.
All
right, okay. Let's go to Tania. Tania.
Goodbye, Tania.
Tania could be like Mike from Syosset.
Mike from Syosset.
Yeah.
And by the way, I want to apologize for that.
Yeah.
What do you?
It doesn't matter.
No,
you know what? The first thing, you know what?
Swear word. Have real questions.
Yeah,
right,
I know.
It's 2 minutes of our time.
I have to apologize because he said a swear word.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
we're required by the FCC.
Yeah, but also, in the 20 years we've been doing it, that was actually the first time that ever happened.
Oh, really?
Right? Nobody's ever called with like a fake.
Yeah. This is a serious program. If you're listening and you want to be immature, save it for another program.
Right. We don't have time for this.
All right. Let's go to Marie. Marie.
Hi. Good afternoon. I have an immigration question.
Yes.
I adopted my godson, who lives in Jamaica. I adopted him in 2005. 2005, the Jamaican court called me to come in to do the swearing, but I wasn't able to do it until January of 2006. When I applied to bring him here,
they were turned down
because they said
you didn't live with him.
No, because they said I adopted him after he turned 16.
Well, that's also another reason. But guess what? You can't go to Jamaica to do an adoption. You have to bring the child up to the United States to do the adoption here. So as soon as you told me, as soon as I started listening to this, and you said I went to Jamaica and I did the adoption in Jamaica, I already knew this child's not here in America. You cannot go to Jamaica and adopt in Jamaica and expect this child in America. You have to bring a child up as an orphan.
And then adopt it.
And then adopt here. And now it's too late because this child, you can't. This child's an adult already.
Yes. Oh, so no, but I was thinking I used an attorney at the time, and they didn't tell me that. So
your attorney, you should have used an attorney that knew what they were doing.
I didn't know that.
I know, but there's no. In other words, there's nothing in the law that says my attorney was a moron. Now my child's 25. I'd like to do an adoption, and I should get a do-over because my attorney's a moron. No, your attorney was a moron and screwed you and screwed this child, and now everybody's life has changed. That's why you get good attorneys.
Is there anything I can do as an adult to bring him here?
You're not his mother, but maybe we can find another way to do it. But it's not going to be as his mother. Under the law, you're not the mother, but maybe we can find another way to do it. Okay, so hold on 1 second. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Once again, folks, and that's one of the reasons why I say that you should actually book an appointment to actually speak with the attorneys here at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein in person. There's a lot that we don't even want you to actually say on air. All right, so
well, that was fine.
Yeah, I know that one was fine, but I'm just speaking in general.
Yeah.
So make sure you reach out to us.
Curse words.
1-800-529-5465.
Curse words probably should not be said on air.
Probably? No,
Yeah.
should not.
Should not be said on air. Yeah.
You guys get a fine for what he said.
Why you gotta go there and remind them to give us one? You know.
I don't know.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. Tanea.
Yes.
Yes. What can I do to help you?
Hi, Brad. Good afternoon.
What's
I have
up?
a question. I just came to the United States on a visa, and my mom wants to file for me. How long does the filing take, and can she file with? Would I still have time on the I-95? The
I-94. How old are you?
yeah.
How old are you?
37.
No, you're going to take you about 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, so you're not going to stay here illegally for 7 years. That's ridiculous. Hold on 1 second. You need help. All right. Do we have social media questions?
Yeah, we do.
Rapid fire.
Go quickly.
Can you get a WIC as a green card holder? Would it cause a problem?
Yeah, you can get it.
I was married to a U.S. citizen almost a year ago now. We lodged the papers from December, but I did not send them because I'm not really happy for this guy. My parents are citizens. What should I do?
Your parents aren't going to help you for 7 years, but if you're not happy in a marriage, get divorced and fall in love with someone you're going to be happy with.
My grandmother adopted me to get a green card, but the adoption wasn't granted. Now I'm a U.S. citizen because my spouse filed for me. How do I get my adoption records? I want to file for my mom.
You don't need adoption records because you just said the adoption didn't happen.
it didn't happen.
Just file for your mom.
All right, that's it.
All right.
1-800-529-5465. This concludes the show. I do believe we have a show tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Correct.
We have a show tomorrow at 12 noon.
Correct.
Which one is the news show?
12.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.